Hello, everyone. I am being called to start sharing some of the divine guidance or channeling that I've been getting and writing down and kind of keeping a log of. So, I guess I'll start with what I had asked last night. Last night, I asked for more clarity on my specific calling. And what I got back was not what I was looking for. I was kind of hoping for a straight answer like, do this at this time on this day, that kind of shortcut that we all hope for secretly. But what I got instead was that our idea of a calling isn't exactly what it is. A calling is more something, values, characteristics, qualities that you embody that you carry into every aspect of your life. So a calling isn't something like, oh, you're a teacher, it's done, check that off. It's more of what you embody, what you stand for, and how you present that into every area of your life. Because then the idea of a calling, if it were just, okay, you're a teacher, you're a scientist, whatever, that would take away the amount of freedom that you have to choose your own path. So here we do have the ability to choose what we want to do. You could choose to be a teacher, you could choose to be a scientist, you could choose to work at Denny's. You can choose any of those things, but you have to embody your values and the things you care about and your passions and like who you are. So your calling is literally just being you. And as I put this all down and kind of read it back to myself, I was like, duh, that's what everything says. Like, we see so many phrases like you already have everything that you need. And it's so true because we do have everything we need. And the calling, we get so caught up on like, what is that one thing I'm supposed to be doing? But really, it's anything. So for me right now, it's just starting up my business and teaching yoga and being a daughter, sister, etc. And that is my calling right now. I have to bring my values and who I am to the table in all of those areas, and that is fulfilling my calling. In 5 years, it might be being an author or being a wife or a mother and bringing my values and embodying that in those areas. So don't get caught up on, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to have one job that I do and that's supposed to be everything and it's supposed to be a piece of cake, because that is not the case. It's showing up as who you are, doing whatever you choose to do. You can do anything. And that's what's awesome about, kind of being alive right now, is you do have that freedom to choose. And there are different jobs that are more fitting for your calling, because for me, I did work in the restaurant industry and that didn't support my calling and who I am. So I had to it was frozen for a second, not sure what happened. So I had to choose to leave. But so that's the other part of it, is you have to find a job that is in line with who you are, which goes back to living authentically and with your values and purpose and everything. So for me, I care deeply about the environment. Compassion is very important to me. Creative freedom is very important. And in the restaurant I worked in, we didn't even recycle. So which was heartbreaking for me, because we sold a lot of wine and just threw everything in the trash. And that was not in line with who I am and how I feel at my core. And it was all, people aren't always super nice in the restaurant industry, so it didn't line up with compassion. And I had no creative freedom. I had to just do the way things were done from corporate. There was really I had no power in the situation. So that was not in line with who I am. I have to find a job that is more in line with who I am, which is why I started this business. But yeah, so it's about finding, sorry, my dog is hijacking the laptop. She needs attention at all times. Yeah, so it's, don't get too caught up on like, is my job supposed to be this? It can be anything, but do make sure that it is in line with who you are. So let me know if you have any questions or any feedback on that message. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.